Hello and welcome to this day 7 of our 7 days to inner peace. And I hope you have found value, and I hope that you continue on staying in alignment and continually finding peace for your life. I also would like to invite you to join our community if this experience has moved you. Our community is ongoing. We have these experiences, and we have small groups that meet together to really implement the 4 pillars in their daily life. And you're welcome to join us ongoing. And that is just a website. I'll put it in the YouTube comments as well. But it's ignitevision.be, like be ignitevision.be. So this exercise, it will benefit you to have your journal ready through as even early as the beginning, because we're going to do a little bit different format today, or something to write on. It's fine. It's just going to include both things: some meditation exercises and some awareness observations that I'm going to have you write. So we will start. The focus today in this exercise will be the 4 pillars. They are the foundational principles and philosophies that that it's helpful if you have to the structure to put your life into, or the foundation to build your life on. So we'll start with reading them, and read out loud if you can. My true self is created from and is a piece of the divine, God, infinite intelligence, pure love. I am perfect, worthy, inherently valuable as I am. I am not becoming. I am discovering and aligning. I am. Everything in life happens for my highest and best. There are no accidents. Life happens for me, not to me. Now is all there is. There is no then or there, yesterday or tomorrow, before or after. There is only now, and authentic gratitude is the doorway to accessing it. Relaxing and allowing. This openness brings the flow of inspired ideas and actions. This aligns me with my true self. And I'm going to actually leave the 4 pillars up for the majority of the rest of the call. And if you have even any meditation music that helps you in staying in the energy of meditation and quieting and peace, I also invite you to find that on either another device or another browser window. But I find it helpful. That's why what I'm listening to actually during the meditation. So as you're settling in to this experience today, go ahead and just bring your awareness to this present perfect moment. Set an intention for discovering what it is your soul, your true self, is calling you to have. What is this feeling you have that even makes you want to participate at all in this, makes you want to understand, makes you want to grow? That desire is coming from your true self. So just breathe a sigh of gratitude for the feelings and the promptings that you have followed to this point, that have brought you to right now. Relaxing into this present moment. And as we do our breathing, as we start this time together with breathing exercises, this is also going to be a little bit different. Go ahead and find your inhale And as you inhale, I want you to tense every part of your body. Tense as you inhale. Ready? Tense. Even your fists. Make a fist. Tense, tense, tense. And on the exhale, relax all the way. Everything relaxed and letting the air out. Inhale, tense your toes, your feet, your knees, your thighs, your butt, your fists, your arms, your neck, your face. Tense on that inhale, holding that, and relax. Letting the air out and letting the tension out completely, fully. Tense. Inhale, tense. Fists, eyebrows together, tense. And relax. Exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and tense. Inhale, tense. I want to bring your awareness to another part of you, though, as you're following this little pattern on your own. Just a few more times. I invite you to notice notice the tension that you are creating, you are a part of, and notice the relaxing that you're experiencing on the exhale. I want to bring your awareness to the two parts of you that are involved in this exercise. The one who's doing the tensing and the relaxing, but who's noticing that? There's a noticer that isn't tense or relaxed. They just are. And they're actually that part of you I call the observer, the noticer. Notice these two parts of you. There is the you that is tense or relaxed. Then there's the you that is watching and noticing the you that is tensed or relaxed. I know if this sounds very strange and crazy, it's a very foreign thought if you're new to this idea. And if you don't like it, you don't have to think about it that way, but I'm just inviting you to bring awareness to the observer. The observer is the God consciousness in you. It is that piece of the divine that is always there. You were created from and are a piece of. Without judgment, it notices, it's there, it's aware. And the one that is tensing and relaxing is the you think you are, without investigation or without rewiring to this true you. So just breathing in a normal pattern now. On your own, find your own breath, your own rhythm. But notice that you did that. Notice what your pattern is. Continually bring your awareness to the observer in your life as much as you can. And we're going to look at number one pillar. We're going to just sit with this, read it. I'll read it again one more time out loud. But I just want to sit with number one and let it sink in. My true self is created from and is a piece of the divine. This is the observer I'm talking about. God, infinite intelligence, pure love. I am perfect, and this perfect means complete, whole. It doesn't mean without flaw. I am worthy. I am inherently valuable as I am. I am not becoming. I am discovering and aligning. I am. So gently close your eyes and in your mind bring an image that represents, bring one of your children as a baby, for example. Find a photograph if you have kids. If you don't, imagine just a baby. Let a baby image come to your mind. A picture of a baby. Just notice that image in your mind, your imagination. Maybe 6 months old, maybe a year, just as a baby. Feel what you feel when you look at that baby. Is there anything that baby could have ever done to be either more perfect, worthy, valuable, unconditionally loved? Is there anything to either be more or less of those things? No, no. We were once those babies. So put your face, if you even have an image that can come to your mind of you at that young age, at a baby age. If not, take the image that you just saw of your child or a baby in general and allow the truthfulness of that being you to sink in. And as you're writing in your journal, write some things to that baby, the you that is, was, and still is at the spiritual place, at the core true self. You still are that. Write, write, write some things to that baby that you wished it had known emotionally at the deep level as it grew. Just take a few minutes to do that. everything in life happens for my highest and best. There are no accidents. Life happens for me, not to me. This can be a hard one to hear when we're wired from fear. Because fear is really the function of bringing the worst case scenarios from the future to the perfect now. So the thoughts of all the bad things that can happen, and then holding that thought with the thought of everything, there are no accidents and life happens for me. There's some dissonance that we might experience with those two thoughts. I just invite you to now, in your journal, and as you stay quiet and observing, if you have resistance to any of these things, there's the resistant you and the observer of the resistant you. Remember to keep separating out the emotions, the behavior of that you, but then you're also noticing that. So keep separating those things out as we do these exercises and beyond. But in your journal, ask to be shown, remember past experiences that at the time you thought were horrible. And yet without that, you wouldn't have had XYZ. You wouldn't have moved. You hadn't have grown. You wouldn't have learned. So at the end of the day, those experiences were actually for you. And just ask your deeper self to bring these memories to you and write them down in your journal for a few moments. Now is all there is. There is no then or there, yesterday or tomorrow, before or after. There is only now, and authentic gratitude is the doorway to accessing it. Being mindful of your breath is the best way for you to stay in the now. When you have stress or anxiety, any fear thoughts that come, that lives in your mind. And shifting to your breath will bring that back to what is true now in this perfect now. So in your journal, start just itemizing out the things that are true now, noticing from the observer how many times your mind, your thoughts want to bring in either the past or the future. Again, notice it, because those are the two parts playing out again. Just start making a list in your journal. And you can even make observations from the observer in your journal of how you keep getting pulled to either before, yesterday, or tomorrow. And take a few moments just to itemize out the things that are in existence right now that you are grateful for. And let the gratitude feeling keep swelling as you bring your focus and awareness where your focus goes, energy flows. Emotion is energy in motion. You want your emotions to align. And gratitude is the doorway. And as you are in a grateful energy, you're open, your heart is open, you're connected to the true self, relaxing and allowing. This openness brings the flow of inspired ideas and actions. This aligns me with my true self. Your true self, the pillar number one that is created from the energy that creates worlds, that holds our universe together, that if anything was off just a little from the sun and the earth and the planets, we would freeze or burn up. Like, we are not in charge. We are not in control, but we are a co-creator. We are a part of this amazing existence. We are when we shift to letting go of having to control it, to take care of everything, to make sure that it's from our survival brain. It isn't from our true self. Trust, resting and being in protection, safety. We are. Everything happens for my highest and best. There are no accidents. And right now, I'm grateful. Relowing is the culmination of continually wash, rinse, repeat of all of these other principles. Continuing to notice where I'm not relowing, where I'm holding on tight, thinking I'm in control, but only hurting myself more and the people I love because I can't control, nor do I want to. And as I relow, ideas, inspired, the universe flows through me where there is no lack, flows through me, and I'm allowing those ideas to come with gratitude. In your journal, write down some areas where you sense from the observer standpoint that you are holding on to tight, that you're trying to control. Identify them as the observer, and when you're ready, let them go with continual relowing in the now. Take a few moments. And as we end this time together, take just a deep, cleansing, aligning breath with gratitude, a smile on your face, feeling the energy shifts inside yourself that will continue the more you stay firing and wiring, having these experiences repeatedly. Life will start just appearing and feeling different. It'll feel natural as the alignment to who you really are continues to happen. Thank you for experiencing this together with all of us, allowing me to be a part of this for you, whatever it has been. I'm humble, I'm grateful. And I love you. And I want you to feel my sincere love for each of you and the connection I feel to you. And that if we join together in this cause for peace, if we spread the virus of peace, starting with ourselves, it can also be contagious. Thank you. Namaste.